Deportee snitch and Dudus shipped to Africa, afraid to return to Jamaica. The people, welcome to another one. I go by the name Yard Boss. As you enter this live stream, please like the stream. And if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please subscribe to the channel. Yes, the people. Marco Rubio and Donald Trump isn't lying when they said that they are deporting the most dangerous and corrupt undocumented immigrants from the United States of America. I told you many times that even if you turn your life over to the Lord and become a pastor, the gruesome acts that you committed in the past will never, ever be forgiven by your enemies. In this live stream, we'll hear Popeye's new links, my people. Tell us why this pastor that you see on your screen right here, Junior House, decided to stay in Africa after the Jamaican government agreed to bring him home. Yes, they told him, welcome back home, Mr. Pastor Man. The pastor man said, no, I do not want to go back to Jamaica. I want to go back to the United States of America. The question that I have is, why did he make such a big news splash about his case if he didn't want to come back to Jamaica, land we love? Was it an attempt to pressure the United States government to take him back in America? Is that what he was trying to do, my people? Please like the stream, my people. And please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on your screen. By how things are looking right now, this pastor will eventually file for asylum in Africa because the United States of America will not take him back, especially while Trump is the president. A fun fact, my people, because you know, say I have been covering this Marco Rubio third country deportation deal ever since it first started, right? So this right here is a continuation of covering that program. A fun fact, not one of the undocumented Jamaican immigrants that Trump sent to a third country decided to come back to Jamaica. Make that one sink in for you, the people. Yes. Them no want go back to Jamaica. When them are run from in a Jamaica. Yes. They couldn't be sent back to Jamaica due to international humanitarian law. The people. What paths are they running from? They seek asylum in the United States of America for a reason. And you just stay tuned. You see what me have on the screen. He snitched on Dudus. And if me say so. A Papa's news link, go do him research. Papa's news link say him have people working at ICE. Him have people work all over. And because Yard Boss is on this case, and because Yard Boss did a research and look on what Donald Trump and Marco Rubio said out of their own mouth, say is the Venezuelan MS-13 boys them are come to Jamaica and not skilled workers. And when me see this man, Papa's news link, me say, no, sir, this one need to be spread far and wide. Yes, because this pastor right here, he came out like he was a choir boy, like him care mashans. And come to find out, me people, and I just do us alone, him snitch pan. No, him never just snitch pan the big man. The amount of time this man go off foreign and get deported and go back at them the man they were Trump send out to America. Them rap sheet long from righteous are gone. We are where you are. Long with people. I go by the name Yard Boss. Please like this video. And please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on your screen. In about 2 or 3 seconds, we'll play the news clippings, right? Showing Pastor Junior House giving his pitch to the Jamaican news. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he did that. thinking that that would have helped him case to actually go where? Go back to the United States of America. Him can't go back to the United States of America by plane. Not that direct flight. Him probably have to go try find him way across the border again, but not a direct flight. But people, yes, yes, yes. How you guys doing today? Let us bring this on the stage here. Yes. So what we're about to play, right? We're about to play the news clippings where he was actually expressing himself to the Jamaican public. Yes. And then guess what happened? He made this presentation to us. And we felt like said the Jamaican government not help him. But guess what? Them sent him, them said to come back home. And then say, no, sir, me not come back nowhere. Me stay where me there. I go back to America. Listen to this.
For many, a journey to a new country represents hope, opportunity, or a fresh beginning. But for 64-year-old Jamaican national Pastor Junior Alves, it has been marked by uncertainty, fear, and unanswered questions. He was among 11 people deported by the United States to Eswatini on July 8, 2026.
Starting out from the get-go, I was wrongfully picked up because of what has been going on with ICE and picking up people. I think I was wrongfully picked up in the crowd.
It was only after that process was underway, he says his destination was a Southern African nation.
I began to question, like I said, in question, and then somebody said, the officer turned to me and said, Mr. I'm sorry to say, but I think they're going to take you to a country. I don't know where they're going to take you, but I think you get deported. I said, stop playing with me, man. Stop.
Let me pause it right there, so. Let me tell you something. Yes. And that is the reason why Yard Boss don't really trust people like that. You see, back in the days, a lot of men like this, yes, they were some notorious men. And they able to escape death and live him at 64 years old. It's not like them man nowadays where their life expectancy is very short. The people, give me a second. Me hear a bunch of noise in my background. Let me see if I can finish my thought. Yes. Let me finish my thought. A lot of these men, yes, when them younger, them run road. Me now have to elaborate. Them run road. And he lived to see 64 years old. And him think him turn him life over to the Lord. But me tell you no before, my people. Say, you pass. If you used to run road and if you used to be a knockis and clappis, my people, sometimes you cannot ever put on your machine. When you put on your machine, is them the time there. Your 3 points is going to be taken. Once a knockis and clappis, even if you're in the pulpit, you're always a knockis and clappis. Him know say if him go back to Jamaica, the things, the skeletons from his past, Papa's news leak is going to tell you that he snitch upon the big man. The man will run West Kingston. Mighty God of Daniel. If you ever go back to Jamaica, the big man soon get released too, you know. Big man soon get released too. All right, my people. Let us continue with this pastor. I'm wondering if his congregation actually know him background. Me, I wonder if him congregation know of him background. Yes. Let us continue with the news.
Stop playing me, please stop playing me. So they know I'm serious. However, you can talk to an ICE officer. Lo and behold, I seen an ICE officer say, you're going to Africa. I say, Africa? How on earth you want to send me to a place where I got my family in Fort Lauderdale, my 7 kids and my wife. They are going through so much already. My daughter is talking about committing suicide.
We spoke with Mr. Alves while he is at the detention center in Eswatini.
And have you heard any information as to how long you will be there?
No, I've heard nothing at all. I can't say I'm comfortable, which is a lie. I can't say I'm feeling not It's so much going on right now. Every day, every morning is a different challenge.
Mr. Alves
I be a lie in that interview they are telling you. Be a lie in that interview they are telling. See me, I tell you, my people. Poor. And this man is the man that is standing on the pulpit and he's pontificating every blasted Sunday to a congregation. Him know in another interview, say, him nah go back to Jamaica. Him know say him can't go back to Jamaica or else dog near him supper. Because of what him doing. Yes. And him know say Donald Trump nah go send for him and decide to take him back in America. So why the hell him a waste the blasted people them time? Why him a waste with time? To feel sorry for him. And the government of Jamaica say, come home. And him say, no. And him have a lawyer, him have a representative, a well-known man where they on YouTube too. But thank God for people like Popeyes who know people all over the place. Big up yourself, Popeyes. Big up yourself. Yes? Let us continue with people.
Had been residing in the U.S. for over 4 decades. He told TVJ News he had been allowed to stay in the U.S. by a judge under the United Nations Convention Against Torture, CAT, in 2016. CAT is a binding international human rights treaty that prohibits torture, cruel, or degrading treatment in all circumstances. This treaty prevents individuals from being deported to a country they're likely to face torture. As part of that protection, he was required to report to U.S. immigration authorities annually.
But who the hell got torture him? Andrew Holness and his friend them not torture him. So who got torture him? The government not got torture him. Who got torture him? I don't know. I don't understand that one. I don't understand. But I don't think that is the reason why they sent him home. It's not because of the protection that he was granted in the United States. That is not the reason why he was sent home. There is other things in our background, my people. Yes, this man here a run road long time. He must step up, my people. Long time he must step up. And because this is the reason why he got the protection right here, according to Popeye's Newslink. This is not according to Yard Boss, right? Yard Boss is just continuing on his, what you would say, investigation of this third party nation deal that is going on, where RG Marks go over to the United States and she got there for skilled workers, but instead of getting skilled workers, they're actually getting some MS-13 people, right, for $250,000 a piece, as much as $1 million a piece. This man right here, so them couldn't get him to come to Jamaica because him have the asylum thing. So Donald Trump could not send him to Jamaica, right? Because of what him have. But when Donald Trump and the ICE agent them capture him, right? And them looking at him background, mighty God of Daniel. The amount of time where the man jump over the border. Mighty God. Just the border alone, Popeye's Newslink talk about. There could be more in his background that Popeye's Newslink did not elaborate on. Yes, because Popeye said him have more, but him just give us a little piece. Yes? All right. Yes. Oh. Yes, so him have a good lawyer. The habeas corpus that they file, he's a good lawyer. But listen to me, my people. Trump and Marco Rubio, them no business with none of them they think they. No. And no judge never take him back in the United States of America once them ship him out. Trump no business with them thing there. No, sir. Plain and a God. A real bad man thing I go on. Yes. Trump no business with that. Habeas corpus only applies to undocumented people who are law-abiding citizens. When a dip on the street, a rob people and a bus gun and all of them thing, they and a jump past the border heavy 3, 4 times. That is what habeas corpus apply for. If me sometimes me butcher the word. Yes, that is what that is used for. Yes, somebody, a little Mexican who do over here. Yes, him dip on the street in my panango and him a ping pong. And him no in no trouble, him no in no gang, him no in nothing, right? And then ICE pick him up. Him probably have him wife, and him probably have some of his kids. So him get a lawyer now, and the lawyer file for that 180 something days whole, right? So him can go and work out where my work out legally. That is what it apply for. Them the people that Trump are gonna leave alone. Yes, but you see the one them who have a criminal record, a documented criminal record, fingerprint. And when you give them wrong name, you know, them have your fingerprint on file. Yes, once them go so boom, and do the fingerprint, or even scan your face and you pop up in a them system, and them see a rap sheet by you, near your supper. That is what happened to this pastor right here. And he, even when him dead on there in the ice, and him a plain case, but listen, boss, I am saving souls. I am leading people to Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Trump and him friend them say yes. Yeah, lead people to Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. No, but look what you've been doing ever since you're coming into the United States of America. Please like the street, my people. We're talking about this pastor right here. Yes. But me I play the thing and I think me I play it and it now come true, you know. Jaja. I think we are play it and it now come true. All right, let me add it back to the stage. All right. Let me add it back to the stage. Sorry, my people. Sometimes me get all caught up. Yes, me get all caught up. All right, so here we go. Let us continue the news clipping. All right, but people, thank you guys so much for watching another live stream. You don't know me already. I go by the name Yard Boss. Yes, here we go.
Rattigan, his legal advisor, represented Mr. Alves.
Your client, he would have said that he had fears of being in Jamaica at the time. Did he ever tell you why was that so?
No, and I'd rather not delve into that, except to say that he had legal status in the United States.
Intel Rattigan why? Intel him, but let us continue.
That we are puzzled as to why he was stopped and detained.
Mr. Rattigan further argued.
So this is the thing. They can stop anybody and detain them. They even stop Mexicans who look so United States citizens who are Mexicans, them born in America, but them just look like a Mexican and them go up on the work site and them stop them. And them just show them ID, right? Them answer the question, are you a United States citizen? Say, yes, I'm a United States citizen. And then them go about them business. Yes, but them can stop anybody. Yes. Criminals, them look for my people, criminals.
Argues that his client does not fit the profile of migrants the Trump administration said it was targeting for removal.
The question is, was he ever arrested for any crime of moral turpitude, they would say, since he acquired legal status?
Voila. When you listen to these lawyers speak, you need to listen clearly. Him say, was he ever arrested for any crime of moral, whatever him call it, that the big word, after he got legal status? Him not have no legal status, you know. After him asylum thing, yes, he was allowed to stay in the United States. Him say, after Him never say before. So that means this a man you get arrested for crime of moral turpitude or whatever you want to call it prior. And that is what Donald Trump is looking from the people. Donald Trump and Marco Rubio is not lying when them say what them say, the people. Yes, let us listen to Rattigan again. Talk, because he's a liar, you know, my people. I want to have to listen with intention when these liars are speaking. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section, my people. We're just covering this, you know, my people, because Chang and the whole of the government say choir boys and choir girls is coming to Jamaica land we love. And if our own people there, when Donald Trump sent to third nation, no one come back home, where kind of skeleton in a feed them closet, make them no want go back a Jamaica land we love.
Of migrants, the Trump administration said it was targeting for removal.
The question is, was he ever arrested for any crime of moral turpitude, they would say, since he acquired legal status? And the answer, to the best of my knowledge, is no.
Since. So leave on the thoughts in the comment section. This a man here, we not talk about Dudus. Dudus are the big man. We talk about a man here in the middle right. Just. Was he ever arrested for crime in the past? Of course. Probably not just jumping across the border. Probably other things. And Trump running fingerprint. And when the Iceman them circling back for the final time, them say, boss man, I'm sorry, you know, you're a pastor. You turn around your life, but Africa, we are saying you go. Africa. Some of them in a St. Kitts and the Nevis, right? And them say, they told the Jamaican embassy, right? The foreign minister said them, nah, go back to Jamaica. Yes, it's not because it is much better in St. Kitts and Nevis. And it's definitely not better in Africa where this man are there. Him rather stay over right there, so done, go back to Jamaica. Because it's alleged that this man actually snitched on Dudus. Let us continue.
And while the transfer has drawn public attention, the legal advisor says his client is still waiting for contact from Jamaican officials. He's demanding answers from the government before the week ends.
Mr. Alves has not renounced his Jamaican citizenship, even though he has legal status in the United States, which means the government is obligated to pay a consular visit to him. And here it is that so far he has not heard from them directly. And of course, he hasn't seen anyone.
That was the first news clippings, but uno gonna listen. Uno gonna listen keenly when them say they make contact with one of them over there in Africa through their attorney. This is the attorney that is representing the pastor, and they're going to turn down the Jamaica offer to bring him back to Jamaica. Uno listen keenly, my people. You hear what Rattigan said? Rattigan came out big, bold, and proud, and he said, why the Jamaican government don't reach out to my client? Well, indeed, they did. Watch this.
This is a legal requirement.
Yes.
So we're still waiting he's still waiting, and they have their offices in Pretoria, which is next door.
Yes.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade says 2 of 3 Jamaicans in Eswatini say they do not want to return to Jamaica at this time. The 3 Jamaicans were sent to the Kingdom of Eswatini as part of the United States' controversial third country deportation program. The ministry said it made contact with 2 of the men after an initial phone call by one of them and his attorney.
By one of them and his attorney. Which one of them have money over there can afford attorney? No must the pastor. We are collect election, but not election. We are talk about too much politics. No must the pastor. We are collect offering collection a Sunday daytime. And the church probably is still going on. Not because the pastor leave, that means that the church shut down, And him own the church down there, people. He said he's the breadwinner of the family, of him church. So the church is continuing. Him still a make money, even though I'm there in Africa. Yes. Say when you're a pastor, you always have people who can fill in a Sunday daytime. The service may not be as nice, right? Because when the pastor preach, everybody want to be filled with the word with the main pastor give, right? But hopefully, him have somebody down there when him train properly we can go and run the service for him. Yes, for the foreseeable future. But hear what the news and people them reach out to one of them and them also speak to his attorney and they decided no, them nobody want to go back to Jamaica. So I guess him come clean now to his attorney Rattigan. Maybe in the beginning him never tell Rattigan everything. But in the last conversation him tell Rattigan what we are about to hear from Popeye's Newslink coming up in the next 30 seconds or so. Yes, that he indeed snitched on Dudus, the people. Please like this live stream. I go by the name Yardbar. Yes, the people. And please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on your screen. We're just covering the story, my people. We're not add nothing. We're not take away anything. The people. Yes. All right. Let us get back to it. The people. Is no skilled workers coming to Jamaica. No way, Jose.
The ministry said during the discussion with the men, they were advised of the government's readiness to help them return to Jamaica. But the men maintained they do not want to return. The ministry says it also couldn't determine the immigration status of the men in the USA. As for the third man, efforts are still being made to contact him through Jamaica's High Commission in South Africa. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is encouraging Jamaicans in distress or those who require consular assistance while overseas to contact the nearest Jamaican embassy.
So one of them are run, one of them are hide. It's not this man. It's not the pastor. 3 of them, they are Africa. 2 of them, they are St. Kitts. St. Vincent, and one of them, St. Kitts and the Nevis. The 2 of them were they are St. Kitts and the Nevis. Them say, in Jamaica, me not come back home. Me a stay. When me there. This is one right now. The pastor, he came up bold. And him say, where want to send me come to Africa for? And him and him liar come out and talk. And him have to walla we fool. Thinking that he really and truly wanted to come back home to Jamaica. But thank God for Popeyes. Thank God for the investigators. The people who know people all over the place. Popeyes go dig. And Popeyes find out the reason why this man no want to come back to Jamaica. And here we go.
What I am finding out is that
yes,
he might have been in the USA for the past 4 decades. But he was deported back to Jamaica 2 times already.
He was deported to Jamaica how many times? 2 times. This man look like him have means, him have money. Him know how to leave from Jamaica. Spend a vacation in Mexico. Hop skip with some coyote over there in Mexico. And go over the border. Regular him do it. Regular. Let us continue.
Each time he was deported, he crossed the border again and entered the United States.
Yes.
Are you following me?
Yes.
What I am finding out is that Junior Alves, at first, he entered the United States via the border. He was held, deported back to Jamaica. He entered the United States again.
Yes.
Crossing the border.
And you see him, the people. Him look like him can't mash hands. Upstanding pastor in the church. Yes, my people, look on him. He could have fooled anybody. So me I tell you no. Skeletons of the past will come back to haunt you, my people. Yes. Let us continue. Popeyes is going to spill more beans. Yes. Popeyes is the one that break this news here this morning.
He was held again and deported back to Jamaica.
Yes.
He entered the United States for the 3rd time.
3 times.
And he was in America. Now, that wife that you are seeing talking, I am told that this is the 2nd time he's marrying this wife.
40-something years, this man they are foreign. You know? 40-something years in there foreign. Him are 64 years old. That means him there foreign America from in him 20s. The first boy, a real ground Godzilla this. From him in him 20s. Him go cross the border in him 20s. Did he actually fly by a plane in him 20s? Or he went through the Mexican border? Would I love to know that? If the Mexican border did open while he was in his 20s. When could I just skip over the border? So? But you know, just here, Papa said, a 3 time him go cross the border. 2 time them deport him. The first time him go, in him 20s, look like him go over there, go mash works, commit a lot of crime. And them say, enough is enough with you, and send you back a your yard. And him say, me not stay at Jamaica. Him go back for a 2nd time, my people. And look like the 2nd entrance that he made in the United States of America is when, yes, him spend some time over there. Maybe the 2nd time was the longest time he has been in the United States of America, right? And then he decided during that period to do something to get some form of legal status in the United States of America. That was his trade. He was undocumented, no legal status in the United States of America. So he saw an opportunity. Analyze, you know, on the fly, you know, because I know how my brain got to work already. He saw an opportunity, right, to gain some form of legal status in the United States of America, where them can't send him go back to him yard, my people. And what you're about to hear, what Popeye's News Link is going to say. The trade that he made is, he snitched, provided information, and the big man from down in that Western Kingston there, yes, Mr. Dudus. And that is the reason why Trump could not send him back to Jamaica, my people. But Trump is a old gangster. Trump no business with no lawyer, him no business, but no judge. When Trump go look for him rap sheet, Trump say, no, sir, we don't want you in the United States of America. We no business if you are pastor. We can send you back to Jamaica. Let us send you straight to Africa, the people. Yes, that is the synopsis in a nutshell. Now let us hear from the big bad blogger himself, Popeye's News Links. One second. Cause me keep on doing this. I keep on doing this. All right, here we go. Now you can listen to Popeye's. All right, here we go.
They were divorced, and he married to that wife again. Those things that you are saying, that you hear them saying, they filed papers. They were denied 2 times. But not even that. Here is the reason why Junior Alves is afraid to go back to Jamaica. You ever hear the name Christopher Cook? Dudus? You ever hear the name there? Do you remember when it was that they would have sent Dudus to the United States? Junior Alves Did you give the United States government any information about the shower posse and Dudus in particular? Did you give the United States government any information about the shower posse and Christopher Dudus Cook?
He went on and went on. So if you want to see his explanation, he gets into more details, please go over to Papa's news links and check out his live stream that he had this morning. Yes, me now go cover everything with the man cover in a fit him live stream and take it like a my own. Big up yourself, Papa's news link on the case. So if you want, go over to Papa's news link while he explain a little bit more. The people, the TCN deal is not about choir boys. It's not about choir girls. Yes? So we as Jamaicans, home and abroad, London, United States of America, Canada, wherever you are, it is our right as Jamaicans to question these things. As it is playing out, everything is going to come out, my people. The truth shall be revealed. Donald Trump said he might get rid of the most despicable of the lots. And you see, when they're leaving from the prison of United States, convicted of 4 life sentences, they go directly from the prison straight to El Salvador, maximum security. The people not letting loose on the streets, the people. Yes. And you heard earlier from David Rattigan stating that his client, ever since he became or get some form of legal status, he has not committed any crime of moral turpitude. What that is saying to Yard Boss, a trained ear, it's saying that this man has been convicted of crime of moral turpitude. What is moral turpitude? Murders, rapes, robberies, all of them, big thing there. Me not see him rap sheet, so me can't accuse him of committing those crimes. But some of them, the crime, they probably in there and him probably serve time in the United States of America. And when him serve him time prior to Trump, them send you back home. Ayayad. That is how they normally do it. You serve your time, your 5, your 10 years, whatever it is, and then them send you back. Ayayad. No, Donald Trump is not allowing you to serve no time on taxpayers' dollars in them nice, pretty prison. No. What he's doing now is, as you're convicted, he must send you home. And if I speak you up and you had prior conviction of moral turpitude, he must say, regardless of your legal status, regardless of your asylum, you are not a model resident of the United States of America. Because if you did this in the past, the probability of you repeating that in the future is extremely high. And we have seen it over there in money making Mount Vernon. Yes, let me see if I can pull up the case there on the screen. But people, let me see if we can pull it up on the screen if I have any pictures. Let me see if I have any pictures. Give me a second, my people. I believe I have one. All right. This is, let me pull it on the screen right here, sir. Yes? This is money in a money making Mount Vernon. So this man right here, sir, now, he seems like he's a United States citizen. Yes? He killed before. He killed NFL running back father Calvin Reed. Yes? I believe this man is called Michael Foster, the man with the horn in his head. He's a Jamaican. And he also killed his own niece, my people, Julia Anderson. If ICE ever pick him up, or if ICE did pick him up, mighty God, ICE should have picked up. Because him have a murder conviction upon him case. I him them for pick up and send go Africa. I him them should have pick up and send go Africa. This a wicked one, yeah. A Jamaica come from, you know. And him go hunt down Julia Anderson and give her 2 bullets in her chest. The people, all because of house. His mother dead left the house. And his mother no like him because him probably never take care of her. Mm-hmm. She left the house for the granddaughter. And him take it up and fit him head and go murder the granddaughter. 2 people him kill. Crime of moral turpitude. The people will just bring him in as an example, yes, of the type of people that Donald Trump is actually expelling from the United States of America. Thank you guys so much for watching another live stream, people. Just reporting the news, yes, and following this story. I go by the name Yard Boss, my people. I may be back on tonight. Are you guys interested in the, what's the name, Noel Wells case? Because I saw this morning, right? I'm going to try and come on and read the actual autopsy. I saw this morning they did a news conference, right? And they didn't read the independent autopsy well. But you know, our Yard Boss got to work already, right? I took some screenshots, right, of the autopsy, and I put it through my AI generator, right? And my AI, it basically can pick up the words them, even though it's not that clear. It pick up most of the words and it generate the actual autopsy report. It is not in the public domain, right? But I'm thinking later on tonight I should come and just read it out, right? So I'll try and do that maybe around maybe 8 o'clock. And remember, my people, while I have you guys here, yeah, we have a case in Jamaica, yeah, that I need your support on, right? I need this case to get some more eyes on it. This young lady right here, let me bring her to the screen. Her name is Crystal McLean. She went missing sometime in June on a Friday, right? And they discovered her body on the Rio Kobe River the following Wednesday. She's a young lady. She not go river by herself. She can't swim. She's afraid of the water. But they want us to believe that she actually went to the river by herself and got drowned. The people. So Yard Boss is actually advocating for justice for Crystal McLean. When you don't know, say Yard Boss is already on the Jaden Smith case, right? And the Jaden Smith case is currently in the hands of the police department, them down there in Mandeville. So we're just waiting patiently for them to finish their investigation. They discovered the body of Crystal McLean, right? And the mother is awaiting the DNA test to say, okay, it is her daughter before they release the body to her, right? And the mother don't really have it. And as a collective, right, in the Yard Boss community, I would love for us, right, to chip in whatever way we can to assist in the burial of this young lady right here. You see, her mother name is Shauna, and Shauna's own sister came out and take liberty of her, right? And I said she not have no money to bury the Crystal, so she must leave it alone. We want to send that Jezebel auntie a strong message, right? Can we, right, come together and help to bury Crystal? Yes, people, we can do this. We'll talk more about it when the body is in the possession of the mother. All right, my people. Thank you guys so much for watching another live stream. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Big up everybody that commented in the chat. Big up everybody that is watching this live stream, my people. Don't make Some of them pastor a fool, you know. Him no want go back to Jamaica because he snitched on the big man. Big up on yourself. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.